Let's now solve this. Notice I have two inequalities connected with the word or, so I have a compound inequality. We will solve each inequality separately first. So how do I solve this inequality? Well, I can start by subtracting 5x from both sides. Now let's see if we can do that mentally. This minus 5x, that's 6x minus 5x, which is 1x or simply x, plus 1. And then on this right side, minus 5x, I have just left 4. And then let's continue. What do I do next to solve this 4x? I will subtract 1 from both sides. I'll go ahead and show that. Subtract 1 from both sides, and I'll have x is greater than 4 minus 1, or 3. So there's my first inequality solved. Now let's go to the second inequality. Let me begin by, say, subtracting 1 from both sides. Be very, very careful. I'm going to show each step here. I'll subtract 1 on the left side, and I'll subtract 1 on the right side. Now notice I have 1 minus 1, which is 0, but do not forget that the sign of x is in front of it, so I still have negative x greater than negative 4 minus 1, that's negative 5. So how do I finish solving? I'll take the negative x, and I will divide by the coefficient of negative x, which is negative 1. So divide by negative 1, divide by negative 1. Since I'm dividing by a negative number, I will reverse the direction of this inequality sign, and I have x is less than 5. So we have x greater than 3, or x less than 5. Now let's go ahead and finish solving this compound inequality. X greater than 3. Let's go ahead and graph x greater than 3. So I go to 3, place an open circle about 3, and I want greater than 3, shade to the right. And now the next inequality, x less than 5. I go to 5, place an open circle about 5, and I shade to the left. Now, I want to find the or, which means I want the union of these two. What is the union of these two? Well, notice the union, I'll shade everything either on this graph shaded or this graph shaded, which is every single number on the number line. So what is my listing of solutions? Well, all real numbers are solutions. Pick any real number. Let x be any real number here and then also here, and a true statement will result. So all real numbers are solutions.